over the past year. The divine light of Diwali diyas spreads peace, prosperity, and happiness. Our forefather believed that light represents the real presence of God. A lamp emits such a light that makes the path bright. Dispelling the darkness around, lamp illumines every side. Those who go on the path, the lamp shows the right path. To fulfill its aim, the lamp serves the world with all its might. Now I would like to call our Manager Father Cyril, Administrator Father Pratap, Rector Father Matthew, and all the coordinators to come on the stage to light the lamp. Thank you, Anusha. Now I call Hussein Ali to speak about the significance of Diwali days.
Good morning, respected Father, Manager, teachers, and all my dear friends. Light the lamp of wisdom, dispel the darkness of ignorance. A very happy Diwali to all. Diwali means row of diyas or earthen lamps. It is the festival of light. The festival usually lasts for 5 days and is celebrated during the Hindu lunisolar month Kartik. The festival symbolizes the spiritual victory of light over darkness, good over evil, and knowledge over ignorance. The festival is widely associated with Lakshmi, who is goddess of prosperity and wealth. It is also celebrated of returning of Ram after defeating Ravan. During Diwali, people wear their new clothes, illuminate their home with diyas and rangoli, performing worship of goddess Lakshmi, light fires, and partake in family feasts. Dhanteras, also known as Dhanvantri Trayodashi, is the foremost day of 5-day-long Diwali festival. It is considered as an auspicious day to buy all jewelry and new utensils. Roop Chodas, the second day of festival. On this day, women wake up early in the morning to undertake beauty treatment and apply Aftan. It is also known as Narak Chaturdashi, as Lord Krishna has slain the demon Narakasura. Third day is main Diwali festival. Lakshmi Puja is performed on this day. Goddess Lakshmi is believed to enter homes and bless people with good future. Diyas, candles, and electric lights are placed around house. Family exchange gifts and sweets. The fourth day is Govardhan Puja. Is celebrated as Lord Krishna defeated Indra by lifting the Govardhan mountain on his tiny finger. Also, this day is celebrated as Hindu New Year. The fifth and the last day is Bhai Dooj. On this day, sister invite their brother for lunch meals and tilak ceremony and a blessing day. Diwali is a symbol of hope for humankind. May it bring compassion, inner peace, joy and unity to all. A very happy Diwali to all.
Thank you, Rishi, for sharing about the importance of Diwali. Now I invite a group of girls for a celebration dance. Thank you, teacher Anupam Bala, for directing the dance and students for their wonderful performance. I now call Father Principal to introduce our manager.
Everybody, my dear friends, it's such a happy occasion today. It's Diwali, and it's been some days now that all of you have gathered here. But it just came to me that there has been no occasion till now wherein we have been introduced to the manager. So I thought maybe I will take this opportunity to introduce our manager to all of you. Father Cyril is the new manager of Don Bosco Academy, Alirajpur, and he has taken office from this year. Some of you would know Father Cyril because Father Cyril has taught in this place some years back. He's got a lot of experiences, especially in education. He was a principal before coming over here at Don Bosco Nashik. I think he might be principal at least for 15 to 20 years. And now he has changed his position from, or rather he has been given the task to lead the institution this year onwards. So Father Cyril, we are very happy that you are the manager of this place, and these are our children. We will be getting an occasion to talk to them. So can we put our hands together and welcome Father Cyril? Okay. You will get to interact with Father Cyril shortly from now when Father gives this message for Diwali.
I would request our respected manager, Father Cyril, to give us Diwali message and lessons.
Good morning, everyone. Yeah, let me see how many of you know me. All those who were in the 6th year, I remember those who were in the 6th year, I was teaching you maths. And then very often I used to get into 6th B and also I used to get into 5th A. So all those of the 11th standard, 10th standard now should be here. Of course, even the 12th standard, but I did not teach the 12th standard. So let me see how many of you have seen me before. Yeah, actually even the primary students, I used to take rounds into your classes and tell you to keep quiet, if you remember. And it's only 4 years since I left this place and I'm back again. Right at the outset, I thank Father Chalin for introducing me, but I think it is my task also to introduce the other members of the management. All of you know Father Chalin, the principal, right? So I need not introduce, but Father Chalin also is a man of great talent, very dynamic, alive, and he has a lot of experience behind him. He too was with me here 4 years when I was there. Of course, he stayed another year after that, and then he moved off. And we are glad, we are blessed that we have Father Chalin as the principal of our school. And already from the time that he has come, from the month of May already, end of May, he has begun taking the school to new heights. Then we have Father Matthew Kadara, who is the vice rector of this institute, the second in charge of this institute. Father Matthew has been principal, he has been administrator, he has held quite a lot of posts in our province, especially in this region. He has been in Jhabua, he has been in charge of the youth of the church in Jhabua, of the diocese in Jhabua, and he interacts very well with all the youth. When you get a chance, you will find out to know that he is very dynamic, active, young and alive, with a lot of talents and a lot of good qualities. And of course, you should know Father Pratap. Father Pratap is the connecting member between the old and the new. He's not here today. I mean, he's on his way back. He has gone for a meeting, and Father Pratap is the administrator of this institute. I am glad we have had a lot of gatherings, but it was only the staff members who were here. And today we have you here. It gives a different color to our program. We are so happy that you are here with us. And I hope the year continues in such a way that we are able to gather together. Those absent also, those not here also will be over here, so it will be a wonderful occasion to be together. It brings so much of joy and so much of happiness. And thank you for being present here. And now coming to the occasion, I was taken up with this entire preparation of the backdrop as well as of the stage, and I could hear a lot of practices going on for the last few days. I'm sure that even the remaining part of the program will be good. So I congratulate the principal as well as the entire staff and all those involved in this, all the students involved in this program. We are going to celebrate Diwali very soon. The school we are celebrating today. I am sure you are already thinking about crackers and sweets and things like that. Now, as it is put over there, not to use. Crackers are not things that really give us so much of enjoyment. It's harming Mother Earth, it's harming nature. So if you can do without the crackers, so much the better. Of course, you light a lamp, and I'm going to tell you something about Diwali, the festival of lights. I'll begin with a story which I read in the WhatsApp. I received this message. I received the story, and I will narrate it to you. Probably some of you already know it. The teacher once gave an assignment to the students, and it was a different type of an assignment, a homework which was different. There was no notebook, there was no writing, there was no research. It was something different. And what was the assignment? All the students had to go home And then they had to go to 10 different people. People whom they do not know. People whom they would meet for the first time. And they had to tell them these 3 things. God cares for you. Trust Him. I love you. And then give them a warm hug, a warm embrace. So that was the assignment the students had to do. Naveen, one of the students, a very hard-working student, and he was so much involved with his books and writing work and memorizing and understanding all that the teacher was teaching in the school. He put himself even to this assignment that was given. So as soon as he reached home, he was getting ready to tell Daddy about his assignment. And he was to ask his daddy to help him with this assignment. So as soon as Daddy came back from work, came back home, Naveen told Daddy that this is what the teachers asked us to do. To go to 10 new people whom I do not know. To tell them that God cares for them. To tell them, trust Him. To tell them, I love you. And to give them a warm embrace. And his daddy said, well, tomorrow is Sunday, and we shall do this assignment that the teacher has asked. We shall go to the mall. In the mall, you will have so many people coming. You can easily get 10 people, 10 unknown people, 10 strangers whom you can pass on this message to. Naveen slept well. I got up early. He got up early in order to get his assignment done. And when Naveen got up in the morning, it looked like that his spirit was down. Why was his spirit down? Because it was raining very heavily. And he was wondering whether he would be able to go. Yet he persisted. Yet he told his dad, Dad, come, let's go to the mall. And his dad told him, wait a little longer. Maybe the rains will stop and then we will go. But it was 2 hours and 3 hours and the rains wouldn't relent. It wouldn't become less. It still kept on pouring. And Naveen told his dad, Dad, doesn't matter if we don't get a lot of people. But I'm sure at least 10 people will come to the mall. Come, let's go. And Dad took Naveen to the mall. And when Naveen went there was not a single person, a customer who had come yet to the mall. And he waited at the door, waited and waited. And then, one by one, people started trickling in. And every person who came, he told them, God cares for you. Trust Him. And I love you. And he hugged them. He embraced them. And with that smile that Naveen had, it brightened up the face of all those people whom he hugged. But it took a long time. And he had managed to give this message to 9 people. And then there was a long wait. And nobody seemed to be coming. And it was just pouring and pouring. It was raining and raining. Then Naveen told his dad, Dad, we have finished 9 people. What do we do? I still got another person to whom I need to pass on this message. And Dad said, You tell the teacher that you managed to get 9 people. You did not manage to get the 10th. And Naveen told his dad, Dad, we wait a little longer. And they waited. It was 3 and 4 hours. But nothing happened. No one else turned up at the mall. Then his dad told Naveen, come, let's go. It's quite late. And Naveen said, oh, fine, Dad, let's go. He listened to his dad. And as they were coming home, Naveen saw a house all by itself. And Naveen told his dad, Dad, at the mall we had 9 people. Maybe the 10th person will be in this house. Can I go and knock at the door and ask that person to meet me so that I can pass on the message? And his dad said, okay, fine, you can go. And Naveen went to the door. It was raining very heavily. Went to the door and knocked. He knocked once, there was no response. He knocked the second time, there was no response. And the third knock was a longer one. And yet there was no response. Yet Naveen waited at the door. And after some time, a lady appeared at the door. And when she appeared, Naveen told her, God cares for you. Trust Him. I love you. And he embraced her. And as he embraced that lady, the lady began crying. Tears flowed from her eyes just as the rain was falling from the sky. And she cried bitterly. Naveen's dad saw this and he moved out of the car and he asked, Ma'am, is anything wrong? Can I help you in some way? And when the lady had taken care of herself, she had controlled her crying, she told Naveen's dad, my husband passed away a long time back. My children are settled and far away from here. The two of us were here, and now I am alone. And ever since my husband has gone away, there has been no visitors. No one to come and say a good morning. No one to come and say a good night. No one to come and ask, how are you? And after so many years, your child came and told me that God cares for you. Trust Him. And he said, I love you. And he gave me a warm embrace. Come in. And she took Naveen and her father inside. And she took them to an inner room where she had kept a stool with a rope tied to the fan. And she was just about to commit suicide when the knock came on the door. The first knock and the second knock, and she said, why should I open the door? But then she changed her mind when she heard the long third knock, and she went and she opened the door. And now I know that God cares. I will trust Him. I know there are human beings who are like God, who are God's angels, like Naveen, who will come and tell me that I love you, and will give me a warm embrace, who will tell me my real value, my real worth. It is a long story, and I wanted to narrate it as it is. We are celebrating the Festival of Lights. Here we have put up light the lamp of wisdom, dispel darkness, dispel the darkness of ignorance. There is a lamp, the lamp that we light outside our houses during this festival. will go off after the light, after the oil is over. Will go off if there is a strong wind. But there is one lamp that nothing else can put off, that will not go off unless you put it off. There is one lamp that no one can put off, no other person can put off. Neither any external factors can put off, but will always burn brightly if only you allow it to burn brightly. Do you know which this lamp is? Anyone? If you know, put your hand up so that I can give you an opportunity to speak. There is a lamp which no one else can put off. And no outside factors can put off. Neither the wind nor the rain can put it off. Only you can put it off. Which is the lamp?
Lamp of wisdom.
The lamp of wisdom. Be more specific. Where is this lamp of wisdom? Anybody? Any of you? There is a lamp which no other person can put off. Neither any external factors can put it off. Neither the wind nor the rain. Only you can put it off. Which is that lamp? Each one of you. Okay, since I'm not getting the answer, I better say, the lamp within you. The lamp within you is the lamp that you can put it off. And you better not put it off. If this lamp is not lit, you better light this lamp. And what is this lamp? This lamp within you. This lamp within you is the presence of God, is the lamp of God. The lamp of wisdom is only one aspect of it that we would call. Wisdom is just one aspect. God is wisdom. God is love. God is loving care. God is kindness. God is truth. This lamp has to be lit, and the festival of light reminds us that we should light this lamp. In other words, you've got to be good human beings. You've got to be like God Himself. And if this festival doesn't help you to light the lamp within you, to be God-like, in other words, to be loving and caring and obedient and humble, person who is sharing, person who forgives, person who trusts, then our lives are in darkness. And it is not worth living this life. In the case of Nabi, you see, he was very obedient. He wanted to do his work. He was responsible. He wanted to do his work. That lamp was lit within him. And he kept putting this oil that is God in him more and more, so that he would be a good citizen, a good person, a God-like person, an angel, just as the lady said. He changed the atmosphere in the mall when he said that God cares for you, trust Him, I love you. That is what you got to say with your actions, with your words, by living a good human life, being a good human being, being God-like, being angel-like, being angels to others. And if we can do this, then we need not light crackers. We need not have all the other celebration. Your life itself will be a celebration of lights. I wish you a happy Diwali on behalf of the entire staff, the management, the staff, the principal, all the fathers, all the sisters. Take our wishes to your parents, to all your brothers and sisters, to all your relatives, and have a wonderful Diwali. Let this Diwali be a Diwali that will change your lives. Good morning and thank you.
अवध आ रहे हैं प्रभु, दीपमाला सजाओ अवध वासियों। बाटो बाटो मिठाई मनाओ खुशी।
श्री रामचंद्र जी महाराज के भरे दरबार में विभीषण ने ताना मारा, ऐ बजरंगी, क्या तेरे मन में भी राम है? हनुमान जी ने श्री राम का नाम लिया और सीना फाड़ा, बोले ले दे जय श्री राम। श्री राम जानकी बैठे हैं मेरे सीने में, श्री राम जानकी बैठे हैं मेरे सीने में, श्री राम जानकी बैठे हैं मेरे सीने में, श्री राम जानकी बैठे हैं मेरे सीने में। देख लो मेरे दिल के मदीने में, देख लो मेरे दिल के मदीने में, श्री राम जानकी बैठे हैं मेरे सीने में, श्री राम जानकी बैठे हैं मेरे सीने में, मेरे
Thank you, dear, for guiding the students for this wonderful performance. I now invite Father Principal for word of thanks.
As I stand here to propose the vote of thanks, in the first place, I would like to say thank you to Father Cyril for his lovely message. I am very sure some of us are inspired with that message. Besides that, I would just like to read the list of responsibilities which the teachers and students have held in order to make today's program a real success. For the backdrop, we had teachers Shubhra, Rishu, Pragya, Alifia, and Sir Devendra who put up such a lovely backdrop. Can we put our hands together for them? For the decoration of hall and seating arrangement, teacher Alifia and Sir Singh. Once again. For the beautiful Rangoli which you can have a look at after some time, teacher Purva and teacher Pallavi. For the lovely hankering which we heard this morning, Miss Ojaswini Tawar. For the lighting of the lamp, we had teacher Nikita. For the significance of the day, we had Master Hussain Ali. For prayer dance, teacher Antim Bala with the students for having coordinated and put such a lovely dance. For the musical stick, and I think it brought the entire, significance of Diwali so prominently. So thanks to teacher Sanket, teacher Monica and teacher Safalta. With your students, for having put on such a lovely performance. For the preparation of diyas and the board, teacher Rishu and the students who have helped out. For the video shooting, which you will be, maybe by the end of the day, you can check it up on YouTube, teacher Deepali and teacher Nafisa. And for the teachers who have been working backstage, teacher Bhavna, teacher Pallavi and Sir Anjal. Okay, thank you very much. And in the end, I would like to thank all of you for being such a lovely audience, for patiently listening and participating in this entire program. Can we put our hands together, please? Once again,